Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this super easy internet girl look. I was inspired by a couple of alternative girls here on the internet such as Babi. I'll link her Instagram down below. I'm obsessed with following these girls recently, the way they dress, their makeup, their energy, I love it all. A lot of the time they do this really interesting under eye eyeshadow in like a pink or a red color or any other color, but I'm doing like a red today. I was really inspired by the way they did their makeup, and so I thought I'd do a little tutorial for you guys. If you're interested in how I got this look, please keep on watching. So I've already applied my foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Cover Foundation, and I'm wearing the shade 135 Vanilla, Radiant Vanilla actually. It just looks like this. This is a really great coverage foundation, and it also is pretty long lasting, so I've been enjoying this a lot recently. I'm going to conceal under my eyes and spot conceal any blemishes I might have with the Lasting Finish Breathable Concealer from Rimmel. Also, to bring more shape to the face, I took that concealer upwards in like a triangular shape so that the cheekbones are more defined. And now I'm going to set the whole face with the e.l.f. Translucent Setting Powder, and it just looks like this. I'm going to be taking it on a duo fiber face brush and just packing it on everywhere just to set the face and make sure nothing moves and to keep everything flawless. Next, I'm going to take a small amount of the Hoola bronzer from Benefit just underneath my cheekbones to bring a really subtle dimension. I'm also going to be taking it along the jawline and a little bit down the neck as well, just so that everything looks cohesive and blended. And of course, don't forget to frame your face by applying it to your forehead as well. I'm going to be taking a small amount of the Flower Child blush from Becca Cosmetics along the tops of my cheeks, and I'm only going to be using a smaller amount because a lot of the internet girls I feel like go for a more pale face, and if I used a lot of this it will bring too much colour to the look. So I'm just taking a little bit to keep the complexion quite pale, but I wanted to use a little bit of blush so that it wasn't like nothing. To contour my nose, I'm going to again go in with that Hoola bronzer that I used earlier and an angled shader brush from Real Techniques. I'm also going to use these products to take a little bit of the bronzer through the crease of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be taking these two shades here, this pinky red and this more orangey red from the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette on a tapered blending brush from Nude by Nature. I'm just going to be taking that along my lower lash line. Now that I've placed that product down, I look a little bit crazy. I'm going to take my shader brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to buff that all out. As I'm blending it, I'm kind of blending it outwards and around and then upwards so that it gives more lift to the eyes. I've actually decided that I want to take a little bit more darkness to the top of the lid, so I'm going to be using my Too Faced Cosmetics Chocolate Bar palette, the original one, and using the shade here, which is called Semi Sweet. It's just this matte mid-tone brown shade, and I'm going to be taking this kind of long brush and I'll be blending that into my crease. As you can see, I've put that darker colour through the crease on this eye and not on this eye, and it just gives that perfect little amount of darkness that I was looking for. You don't have to use the same shadow as me, obviously. If you have any red shades, any mid-tone brown shades, I'm sure they will perform and give you you similar results. Next I'm going to be going in with highlighter, and this is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek product in the shade Flexitarian. It has a really unique shift and is quite unlike anything else in my collection. So I'm going to be taking that along the cheeks, on the nose, and just on the cupid's bow. I'm also going to be taking that on the inner corners of my eyes. A key staple of the internet girl look is a really strong, thick eyeliner, so I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liner, which just has a beautiful brush tip like this. I'm going to be creating a thick, large wing. I'm so pleased with how the eyeliner came out. I feel like the eyeliner is really a key part of this look, and it looks so weird without it. But now that the eyeliner is here, I feel happy with this look. And now I'm going to go into brows. I'm going to be drawing my brows on with the Colourpop Brow Pomade and an angled brow brush from Morphe. And I'm going to be drawing them on pretty thick and defined and long, because a lot of the internet girls have incredibly nice brows. And so we're going to try and replicate that. These are the brows now. I've actually decided that I am going to do a little bit of a brow bone highlight, so I'm going to take this shading brush from Real Techniques. It's just this kind of flat shading brush here, and the same Flexitarian shade as I used earlier, and do a little bit of a brow bone highlight. This highlight is very pigmented, so I don't want too intense of a highlight, so I'm going to take it very, very gently and really blend it out. So now that I've finished highlighting the brow bone, I'm going to be going in with some really thick lashes. A lot of the internet girls have really flared thick lashes, and so I'm going in with these. These are just some EXO beauty lashes from Kmart, and these are in the style called Emily. You can probably guess why I bought them, but they're a really thick, intense lash, and so I'm going to be popping them on with my Duo Lash Glue. When I work with lashes that have slightly thicker of a lash band, I always make sure to kind of roll them inwards so they don't end up very straight on my eye, and this kind of makes them more flexible and more curved. So I kind of do this a bit before I place it on the eye, and say now how it's like a bit more curved, that's easier for me to apply on the eyelid. So these are the lashes on the eyes. They're kind of pointy, which is the look that I was going for. My glue is still drying, so as it dries, I'm going to take Chi from Colourpop. This is part of the Karuchi collection. I'm going to be using this lip liner brush from Real Techniques, and just kind of blotting that all over the lip. The reason I'm using a lip brush instead of taking this product straight from the applicator is because using a lip brush lets me be more precise when I'm applying a product. Also, I'm not applying as much product to the lip, which makes it look thinner and less cakey on the lips. This colour, Chi from Colourpop, is kind of a cool toned nude, and just looks like that. Finally, I'm going to be setting my face with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, and I'm just going to spray that everywhere. And this here is the completed look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment anything you'd like to see from me in future down below, subscribe to see my face more often, and hopefully I'll see you in a future video soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!